the slam. It's just so good against all of their champions there, the Poppy. So G2, not as much dive as before, but they still have the Neeko, the Kaisa can jump in. Trundle.
Yeah,
hey, we used the playoffs insult with Mark for like 3 years,
fair, that's
okay?
true.
What do you mean 3 years? You still do it.
Miky looking for the second route. Sheo on his way across. Crownie going in. Summer tries to flash away with the Twisted Ones. It will follow him. Crownie gets the first kill. Miky will be short to follow. A double for BDS in the bottom lane.
2 Zeri with a double kill. So gonna spell a lot of danger later on.
Adam, counter-strike in, looking for the Sun of Caps. He has to flash away. Yike coming in, as well as Miky flashes forward for the route. Nuke has the flash to get across the wall here. Yike in a little bit of a tricky situation. Can just walk his way through. Adam going back in. Broken Blade on his way to collapse. The counter-strike to say. Poppy on her way across, and Adam knocked into the wall way too deep from the BDS top laner as Nuke dashes forward onto Caps. Should be able to kill him off with the explosive shot. Gets a reset as well, but won't go for more. 1-for-1 in the trade.
Kills going to the correct members here for BDS. 2 onto Zeri now, 1 onto the Tristana.
Complete Nuke as well with the push in mid, with Caps having backed away to reset and get himself that Hex-like alternator. This should be an easy enough secure for BDS. Labrov is trying to keep Yike around. Miky going forward. They get onto Sheo and they burst him out of it. Already Sheo down, the smite away from Yike as well. The Pop Blossom coming in. Nuke dashing forward, gets 1 in response, tries to jump across the wall, flashes away from the Tangle Barbs. A 1-for-1 exchange, but the Dragon going over to G2.
Yeah, I mean, not the worst outcome for BDS. They would have preferred to
Say little bro, you can say little crook.
Yeah. Could say that as Nuke goes forward with the damage on the Caps. It's Pop Blossom, busts the shot away. Labrov coming in as well with the quickness as Caps. Tries to escape, but it's an absolute massacre in the mid lane. BDS collapse, another double for Crownie, and top it up with 1 for Nuke to boot.
that one.
Fight them no matter what, because Tristana Zeri already, with such a great start, scales so well.
Not trying to dash away from this. Knocks back Yike with the blast cone, but let's use the grand entrance to escape. Nature's Grasp here. Miky still has the flash to try and jump across this wall, but already takes a lot of hurt as Nuke can look for more. Buster shots him back. And Nuke now on a rampage. 4-0-0 on the Trist.
Tried to chunk out Nuke, but this is an insane game state for BDS.
It really is. And Summer going in, the lightning crash immediately used. Labrov gets the charm through the killer instinct to flash away from Mount. Oh, what a hook! Gets into safety with a superb hook. Miky takes the shot down, not what you want if you're a G2 fan, but able to find something out of nothing there.
Wow, a clean series of...
Winner of the series is guaranteed one of our top 3 world spots. G2, they've been there many times before, but for BDS, an organization that only joined the LEC 2 years ago, what an improvement it would be. Is the counter-strike coming out onto Miky from Adam. He flashes away. Sheo with the Nature's Grasp, but Adam's already fallen. Labrov now trying to get away from it as Sheo turns his attention over to the Rift Tower. Labrov will be able to escape. Crownie picks up the Rift Tower eye. And G2 do get a kill, but they lose the objective off the back of it.
They're looking for a top tier 1 or trying to look through a dive onto Nuke, but there's no wave. Hans doesn't have ultimate yet. They're really chasing this. They can maybe get his flash, see if Caps can get in range with the flash.
Nuke tries to bust a shot back. Pop Blossom flash immediately. Nuke tries to flash away, but can't escape it. As the Pop Blossom lands, Rift Out used in the mid lane. That will get 1 charge off and take down the tier 1. Labrov now looking for the flank as Yike and Caps a little bit behind enemy lines. The Rift Out still charging in. Caps going low. The quickness comes out and he'll fall. Labrov now looking for Yike as Crownie continues to push him mid. He's taking the tier 2. And in the end...
Yeah, I get the idea.
Still very difficult to get out of a Pop Blossom when the Poppy ult person is flashed on top of you. Keeper's verdict. Is it guilty? Not quite. It's Sheo able to secure the Dragon now for BDS. And Nature's Grasp has been used as BDS look for a little bit more, but now Caps, he's coming in as a minion, and the Pop Blossom gets 2. Adam and Sheo locked up. Sheo already down. Labrov in the middle of the pit. He's going to fall as well. 2 kills to G2.
They punish the Dragon. BDS get there first.
Step up now.
It's got to be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yike and Caps coming out of the bushes, and Adam pops the counter-strike. Pop Blossom will lock him up. Miky there with a hook as well, and Adam not given a chance to move away at all, but BDS perhaps looking for a collapse. Can't quite find it. Labrov and Sheo just on that front line. Nuke here to join. Crownie there as well. The TP in from Broken Blade. G2 want to take this fight now. Crownie with the lightning crash didn't actually hit onto anyone, but the ult shock later does so much work, and Nuke jumps forward. Look for Yike. Needs a bit more damage. The buster shot enough. BDS pick up 2. Summer dodging around the edge of the fight. Broken Blade now in the midst of them all. Knock. Keeper's verdict finds 1. Crownie left all to his lonesome as G2 find another.
Very well played by Broken Blade to knock away Nuke. He would have died otherwise to the AD carries, and as much as Nuke was low HP, he had to get in the head out of there, otherwise Summer would be able to step up. TP from Adam coming in. Hansama.
Nuke jumps forward. Hansama gets away in the nick of time. Not the same to be said for Caps and Broken Blade though. Sheo on the chase. In fact, they may just escape. No CC left for BDS to continue that chase down.
Debating if a Baron is on the cards right now with 15 seconds left.
Fights for BDS right now is the only pain point for them. Because the Maokai in the Rakan are disruption frontline. But the Jax, here comes Poppy actually.
Straight on to Crownie, the hook coming out as well. The Crownie is just deleted. The bomb coming back with the quickness as Nuke jumps forward. TP
Caps
in
TP.
from Caps. As he looks to join the fray. Sheo low, the pop blossom finds Nuke, and that's exactly the target they wanted. The counter strike from Adam. All on his shoulders now, but Broken Blade and G2 perfectly tanking the tower. No one dies from G2.
Beautiful play for Punish G2 is just kill after kill and not a single member drops. Just like that, G2 have blown this game wide open in their favor.
The power of the Poppy and Crownie has no cleanse. These AD carries got a lot of the mid lane push. Ready to TP bot in case anything happens.
Miky continuing to look for hooks. Yike setting up for I think a zoning sort of flank, not really threatening the dive.
Oh, Labrov also getting spells out as Miky lands another hook. Labrov will fall once again. The keeper's verdict knocks back two. Broken Blade looking for Crownie, can't quite find enough damage on him. Another hook once again from Caps. Finds Adam, and Caps will follow it up with a two-man knock-up. Sheo and Nuke the last defenders here for BDS, but G2 just continue the pressure, continue to push forward.
G2 lose their front line, but it doesn't matter. The TP is going to come in for Broken Blade. The base will begin to fall. And 24 minutes in, close to 25, an inhibitor will drop as well.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? 25 minutes, they're getting a bot in it. This time, 7 or 8 minutes ago.
Forward has the TP as well to join a fight if it does begin. Sheo could look for something here, the Nature's Grasp possible.
Sheo
goes on to Broken Blade, there's the TP in by Caps, and Sheo is just demolished. I've seen less deforestation in the Amazon. Oh,
Baby Raptor.
Sheo there.
What about the Baby Raptor?
Baby Raptor, Baby Raptor,
Kind of works.
Yeah, it works a little bit. And you can have a big Raptor, which is very important for the sequence as the depth charge comes out. Caps goes forward and lands a two-man once again. The Pop Blossom, a flourish on top of a great performance here by G2. Counter-strike though in by Adam as he finds one. Nuke now can open up as well, and it's only Yike and Broken Blade left to defend here. Adam and Nuke will clean it up, a triple for Nuke to round it out.
It looked like that was going to be the fight.
That pushing wave. TP ward for him, he'll TP in immediately. That Baron already down to 8,000 HP as G2 start to collapse. The hook once again onto Labrov. The keeper's verdict knocks back one, but the Baron secured by BDS. Now G2 can look for more. Caps rooted a long way away. The Nature's Grasp found him around the mid lane. Adam starting to reset, flash away by Sheo from that hook. Broken Blade once again, that front line. Adam's going to be watched by Caps here. Counter-strike out by Adam. Sheo on the top side of the fight as BDS begin to be split up just a little bit. Sheo spotted. Caps still coming in, using the sweepers. He's a little wolf this time, but Nuke with a great buster shot will knock him back. Labrov still locked up and killed off by G2, but the rest of BDS should be able to escape.
So all the
G2 would be able to close things out until that top lane play. Now Miky a little bit further forward. The rest of his team has to flash away. They were trying to collapse on Adam. Long range Voice Seeker does connect. Miky isolated. BDS looking for the collapse. Nature's Grasp. Sheo's just chasing one person by himself. Adam now being locked up. He tries to jump away. Knocked back with the keeper's verdict. Broken Blade doing a lot of work, and Adam will fall first. G2 now collapsing on the rest of BDS. Labrov trying to get across the wall, but the steadfast presence will hold him in place, and the pillar helping out as well. The quickness coming out as they manage to charm Yike. Nuke and Crownie trying to collapse from two sides of the fight, but the pincer movement isn't enough quite yet. Caps falling low. Pop Blossom Caps down before the pop could come through. Crownie now opening up. Oh, Hansama dodging away as well, but Crownie's doing so much work. Labrov and Crownie still alive. Crownie trying to dash away from Broken Blade and Yike. He's at 300 HP.
But you will get spotted on the tier 2 no matter how you enter this. You have to flash into it, so G2 should see that. Ping's coming down. They know exactly where he is. Stun into the wall.
And he's killed off, but he buys enough time for the respawns to come.
Abaddons as well. GA.
Rob hooked.
Whoa.
Adam, counter-strike, gets the double. Stun, but look at the damage onto Labrov. The depth charge going to chase him down as well. Adam uses the Zhonya's, keeper's verdict. Doesn't hit onto anyone. The minions block it. Broken Blade, though, still in the midst of BDS, is able to get two. Labrov with the charm onto the big Raptor. They thought it was Caps, I guess. So he quickness the Razor Beak.
I think he ulted trying to look for an angle, but Crownie
Crownie's killed off by Hans Summer.
Yeah, definitely ulted looking for an angle. Pop
Still
Blossom.
a baby Krog.
30 seconds on Crownie.
Is that just it? Look at the damage coming out from Hans Summer. These long-range Void Seekers doing so much work. Nuke, Labrov, and Sheo, the last-ditch defense for BDS. Another hook from Mickey onto Labrov. There's a Pop Blossom onto all three, and you have to feel it's done. Nuke sniped the double for Hans. Sheo chomped, and another for Hans to boot. It's a triple to round it out as G2 take 3 wins and will make their way to Montpellier and make their way to Worlds.
Hold up, he got a Quadra, Wait, maybe it's going to go for the
Summer. No, Crownie's not giving it to him. They're all running forward. They can't get it.
Oh, they died.
No Penta for Hans Summer, but I'm sure he'll be proud of his prize of a position in Montpellier.
Top 3 secured.